Hello, today I am going to show you a lovely updo which involves two 4-stranded plaits and some buns, so I'll just show you now. I think it's very pretty, it's very easy to do. I wore it out this week and I got a lot of compliments on it. It looks incredibly complicated, but even on my first go it only took me 10 minutes to do. The hard part is the plaits, and 4-stranded plaits may sound scary, but they're not. I can promise you that. They're very simple. Okay, let's get started. Alright then, for this hairstyle you will need a ribbon, and this ribbon needs to be about twice the length of your hair, or if you put it in the middle of your head it needs to go just past the ends of your hair. You will also need some clips and pins and some little elastics. Now I've sectioned my hair off. We're going to do 2 plaits, one to the left and one to the right, and I've done a diagonal off-centre parting here. Feel free to do a centre parting if you wish, but it would be best not to have a straight side parting because then the amount of hair in your plaits will be very uneven. However, if you were planning to do a side bun at the end, that might do an interesting effect. Alright then, I'm going to position my ribbon. I'm going to find the middle. There we go. And I'm going to put it in the middle of my hair. And I'm going to fix it to the side that I've sectioned up. And I'm actually going to fix it with a hair. This clip has a flower on it, but it doesn't make any difference because we're going to be moving it. Now, take the top section of your hair. If you take a larger section, the plait will start further back. If you take a smaller section, it will start further up. Now, because we're going to make a 4-stranded braid, one of the sections is going to be the ribbon. So you need to section your hair into 3. 3 even pieces like so. Put the ribbon between the back and middle sections. Then we're going to take the front section over the middle and under the ribbon, the back section under the middle strand of hair and over the ribbon. Again, front over and under, and then back, under and over. And when you have done 2 fronts and 2 backs, you need to start adding hair. Just take a small bit with your section and we go over and under, and then a small section on the back. Now, you can't choose to do this French or Dutch because one side's starting over and one is starting under. So the front is then going to end up French and the back is going to be Dutch. That's just how it's going to end up. So over and under. And when you're taking sections from the back, as soon as you can, start to take vertical sections because we're going to the middle of our hair. It will give a better final result. And then so the back goes under and then over. When you get to about here, what you need to do is change your hand position. Because the plait's now going to go around the back. So adding to the, what was the front is now the bottom strand, over and under. And then the back strand is again under and over. Now I'm going to keep plaiting until I have reached the middle of my hair, adding hair, and then I'm going to keep plaiting to the end of my hair in the same style. my ribbon isn't long enough to continue this plait all the way to the end of my hair as is. Don't worry, what we're going to do is take hold of the ribbon and the 3 strands and then just push. So that we push up the plait and it looks more like it's woven. What also happens is you get more ribbon to work with at the end. So just find your 3 sections again. And keep plaiting. And again, when you get to the end, take hold of your ribbon and your 3 strands and push. And then take the ribbon, and you can use your ribbon to tie off the end of your plait, but I prefer to put an extra clear elastic in the end, just for security. Now I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. I'm going to do a 4-stranded plait where one of the strands is the ribbon, and I'm going to continue it down to the end, to the middle end of my hair, so that they match, and I will be back after that, okay? Alright then, so I've done both sides, and you'll see these look quite woven. Now you don't have to do the push up to make it look more woven. If your ribbon is long enough, you can just take it to the end, and if your ribbon isn't long enough, you can just have a longer tail on it. Alternatively, what you could do is switch to normal 3-strand blades and simply include the ribbon into one of your sections once you get to the end of the hair in the middle. You could also combine both sides into one braid if you preferred. Okay, what we're going to do is make 2 little buns with these plaits. Okay, so I'm just going to turn them around normally, and I will show you that. There you go, and you could leave the look like this, and it looks very put together, quite elegant, or you could add some little flowers. And you can add as many flowers as you like. You could add a little row of flowers all the way along the top, which would look very floral, very spring-like. We are starting to see some of the spring, weather notwithstanding. Okay, so I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that it's been useful for you. Again, I will post the link to where I learnt to do this plait down below. Okay, thank you. Happy styling!